Hello, this is Paula. This is a review for Bunny Cake by Yankee Candle, and this is in the large jar. It's 22 ounces of paraffin wax, and I've waited a long time to do this review, and as you can see, I've let it burn down pretty good here, and I kind of got a little wax around these edges here because I was moving it, but gosh, I've got so many thoughts on this candle, but let me just start by reading you the scent descriptions that I could find online. So the one by Yankee Candle says, a delicious way to hop into spring, a sweet taste of sugary coconut, creamy vanilla, and bright citrus. And that sounds really good. I also found, and I think this might be Yankee Candle, like the UK website. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but once in a while I think I've seen different descriptions that are basically the same thing, just written maybe a tiny bit differently. Here's another description I found, and it says, consisting of a sweet blend of sugary coconut, vanilla, and citrus. This forms a rich and creamy mixture that will certainly brighten up any room in the house. So basically, they are the same things. They're mentioning sugary coconut, vanilla, and citrus. And I have heard people before talk about like the little bit of a citrusy or lemon scent to this. I do not have the top, middle, and base notes on this, although I'd be very curious to get those at some point in the future. And so I have been burning this candle, and like I said, it's getting a little lower, getting down toward the end. And I've got a few more of these too on hand. I have purchased these at the semi-annual sales. This year I think I got one. In the years past I think I got a couple. And they tend to show up on the 75% off area, which is a great deal because for $27.99, which is the regular price, coming down to $7, you kind of can't pass that up. Now, first of all, on the cold, when the wax is hard and you smell it, it is a really yummy smelling candle. It smells just like the scent describes. You can smell coconut and vanilla for sure, in my opinion. Even the sugary part of the coconut. I don't know that I've sensed the citrus, and I'm a lover of all things lemon, so it's just, I think, a very faint, if anything, sense of citrus in this candle. And I guess I want so much for this to be such a winner. I want to love this to the moon and back because it's everything I would ever want in a candle. First of all, look at the cute label. The label is just absolutely to die for. There's like little, even like green grass coconut. There's little jelly beans. And the bunny cake. Are you kidding me? What is cuter than that? So it's a darling label. And I wanted to go ahead and do this review at this stage of the candle instead of waiting till the very end for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm trying to give as fair of a review as I can, and I have found that to do that, I need to let it burn quite a bit of a ways down. So, and a couple things. And so this review may be a little bit longer than some, so just bear with me. Well, let me jump to what you might want to know if you're in a hurry. That is, would I repurchase this? It totally depends. If it is like $7 or less, I might. And that might depends on how strong it smells on the cold throw, meaning if it has a higher concentration of oils, I might pick that up. And if not, I would probably pass it up. If it seemed extra light, extra dry, like I can't detect any oils either within and down the sides or on the top or anything. If it seems really light pink and no oils, I probably would pass. I think more current pours like 2016 and after hopefully are going to be stronger. That's my thought for the future of this candle. Would I buy it as is like 2015? Probably not, even though I would want to. And so now I'm going to go into why I might still get it. Like, say there was a crazy discount on top of the 75% off, like 20% or 10%. I might, because look how cute. Okay, so in being fair, and I don't know if this is just me trying to be glass half full here, but look how cute this looks just for the ambiance factor. And I wouldn't normally say that at this point in a candle, in a large jar especially. And what I mean by that is these candles, okay, they're real pretty. Say you're burning at the top here, and it's coming down, and you see the wick burning and burning, burning, burning. Sometimes if the label's really dark and the wax is really dark, you don't get a whole lot of joy from burning in the ambiance department through the label. But in this case, I think you do. Doesn't that look kind of cute? Whereas before, I might turn it around and just appreciate, like, say, the color of the wax as it's burning down, down, down. That's always an option too. In the future with the newer labels, I think that you will be able to just peel those off and do whatever you like one way or the other. In the meantime, I guess what I wanted to point out is that this is a very happy candle as is. It's super cute, it's cheerful. I had it in my bathroom in an effort to try to smell it more. I think it was over by the bathtub, and it was kind of darker, and I walked in there. This was a super cheerful welcome to that little room when I walked in, and it kind of actually put a smile on my face. So I thought that was really cool, because that means there's other benefit there besides just the scent, which is usually what I go for to fragrance my living space or a little room and whatever. Being more of a food type category, I wouldn't normally maybe have this in the bathroom or a small room, but that's where it's kind of ended up, just so that I can hope to smell it. Now, this particular candle, I have not really been able to smell pretty much at all. If I try really hard and like hold my breath as I walk into a closed room where this has been burning for hours, and then I inhale deeply and try to smell this and like think hard as I'm doing so, I think sometimes I can almost smell maybe a little bit of coconut. And that's not me being dramatic. I just kind of really can't smell this that good. And that's such a bummer, because I'm a sweet treats kind of like candle lover. I love the idea of this. I literally like the vanilla, the sweetened sugary coconut, and the citrus. This is like a candle made for me, depending on my mood, I mean, because I love all kinds of candles and different fragrances, but a lot of times I love just like what you see on the picture right there. Like if you were to have this in your house and you bent down and smelt that cake, I think I'd give anything if I could smell that in this candle. And so I'm just curious anyone else's experience with it, because part of my I guess I'm just kind of bewildered by the fact that I know that Yankee can put out a well-scented candle that could smell very good. If it's just a matter of adding more fragrance oils, I don't know why they wouldn't. Is it just a cost thing? Is there a production issue? Are there some candles out there that have a way stronger fragrance, and then like I might have gotten a dud? I'm a little bit bewildered by what might be going on there when I know that the capability's there to pull off a really good candle. Also, as you can see, let's see if I can move this back. The candle color is more like this lighter pink ongoing. Down here is a richer, deeper pink, and it's really pretty. I wanted to talk about that for just a second. I can't show it to you right now. The last couple days before I had this lit today, and I had this lit for hours today, when I went off to work, 'cause someone was home, so I could leave it, but like it was up high. And so when I got home, this thing had a huge flame, massive mushroom head on it. It was just crazy. And the whole thing was liquefied. So I was going for that, like kind of like what you might get, like if it were in a crock, like you put it, or like on a melter. That's the one way I've heard is a good idea to test a candle, because to see if it's a true dud or not. Today I kind of did a form of that by letting this completely liquefy. But it was so crazy insane I had to blow it out. And so this is a relight on the same day. All that to say, any oils that might have accumulated in the bottom here had a chance to really do their thing, to really show off. I guess it's possible I missed it when I was gone, but what I wanted to also explain is, say I lift up the candle and I turn it on its side. Underneath, it was as if, I'm kind of wondering what's going on here. A little bit of separating of something could have happened. And what I mean is, I could see oils moving in the bottom of the hardened wax when the candle was hardened or unlit. Like if I were to turn it sideways, I would see a liquid on the bottom of the candle. A deep, rich pink color, like what you see there, but in like a liquid form, like rolling down with the gravity, whatever way I turn the candle. So my thought was, oh, well, maybe all that's happened here is that maybe I had this in a room and it got too hot, and then the oils went to the bottom, and that's all this is, maybe. But sad to say, when that was all liquefied, it wasn't like, oh, there's that coconut, sugary, citrusy smell to show up. And no, unfortunately, I don't know. So I don't know what was going on there. I just wanted to kind of explain that again, in hopes of, trying to figure out what might have happened. So I think I've given this my best shot. My hope for the future is that maybe this is just a dud. I think too, again, in the name of fairness, I would like to do a follow-up review in the future. Maybe like Bunny Cake Review by Yankee Candle Part 2 or something to follow up. And what I mean is, if I found another one of these and it was like just throwing like crazy, even like 5 out of 10 or higher, oh my gosh, I would consider it completely redeemed. I would buy it forever as just a fun, happy, cute, there's candle to have forever. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just curious your thoughts if you have any. One last thing, over time I've been trying to collect different Illumilids, and here's my bunny one. Isn't that cute? Couldn't be more perfect. Like for all my citrusy candles, for all my Eastery candles, that's a perfect Illumilid. Just so fun. Anyway, that is my review for Bunny Cake. Thank you so much for watching. I have high hopes in the future for this candle. Unfortunately, this one was a dud. I will be super, super picky in the future if I decide to buy this. And I'm also hoping that maybe some of the other ones I have don't have to go back, and that they'll give me a chance to redeem this candle. I hope you all are doing well and have a great evening or day, depending on which time you watch this. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.